Well, if we make it till February the 26th, next year will be 64 years.
64. And how did you guys meet?
At dance hall.
Well, maybe, wait a minute. You know, maybe I ought to put you guys in separate rooms and ask you individually. See if you got the story straight.
Ain't that good no more, it is his.
Well, actually, we met a long time before that.
When we young kids.
See, when her mom, you know, Aunt Teeny, well, she had problems, and
She was sick a lot.
Thelma had passed away before that,
No.
and it wound up,
Sister.
my cousin, Joe Sayer's oldest daughter, Leona,
She came up then.
would housekeep, work for her. And she, of course, that was up here, I think they lived on Ellis Street at that time.
Yeah.
And it wound up, they were there, and they lived down on the other end of Spring Street where 74 comes in. Well, she got homesick. She just she couldn't stay away from mom and dad, you know. And it wound up, of course, we lived down at Oran at that time, and my sister, my oldest sister, Alma, she turned out to be Sister Michaelette, Notre Dame nun. But when Leona went home, word got, of course, Mom and Aunt Pauline, they were sisters, they were like vets, you know. And it wound up, Alma went up and worked for Miss Hoffman when she was a kid.
Oh.
And when they'd come down to the house every once in a while. And so we've known the family for quite some time. Of course, we didn't have marriage on our mind then, you know.
He didn't know where he was at.
But that's what happened. And so then Leona, she went to the convent, and then her sister went to the convent, Wilma. And then my sister went to the convent, and then my third sister then, Sister Mary Agnes, she went to the convent, so there's 4 of them in the Notre Dame convent.
So you figure you better grab her before she got snatched up?
Yeah. So,
Well, I had no intentions of going to the convent.
well, I was in the Navy in 1942. September 1942. I was in there for 3.5 years, and it wound up, I was in Panama. At 19 months after I was down there, I got a 30-day leave, so I flew home. And it was, I don't know how I got together, but, well, I do too. It was,
Well, you remember Hilltop out here?
no, it was Hilltop, no, it was,
They
oh,
went
what's,
skating rink down here?
no, you're, you went to school with a guy, with one of the boys. His dad ran it, Pop Kreitz.
Oh,
Pop Kreitz.
Oh, that one down at Ansel.
Yes, Ansel at that time. And well, it wound up, and I used to date a Francis Seaman before I went to service. Well, when I come home, while I was down in Panama for the 18 months, well, she wound up marrying Linus Heiser. Well, I came home and there wasn't that much to do, you know, except what Scott City to the dance hall. Hey, well, let's all go up there. So they come down, and she was going with Lawrence Heiser, who is Linus's brother. And we was all up there having a good time
And
dancing.
Minnie and Uncle Clint, when we were all young,
Oh.
pretty young at that time, they would take us girls, us and Geraldine and our friends and things.
Right.
You know, the different dances, and we went down there.
Oh.
So that's where we met.
Oh, Billy.
We've been here since that 1948.
In this house? Man, I can remember having a lot of meals in this house.
You remember when we had a wall
Yeah, I was gonna
here?
say, this was a wall here, and
Yeah,
we got a little skinny table, everybody around that little skinny table.
Bench for the kids.
Yeah.
And the wall was here. We had an archway over here.
Mhm.
And so our sister was a supporting wall.
Mhm.
So we had a drone put a big beam across there.
Oh.
And
Of course.
moved this whole thing out.
Mhm.
We even believe it or not, last fall, our bathroom was the same age as the house was. You
I know, I remember that.
1948, you know, and we had the original bathtub in there yet.
Mm-hmm,
And, you know, the stool used to sit back in the corner.
right.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've been in it
Oh.
since you fixed it. It was
We
very
remodeled
impressive.
it. My son Dan and his son completely rebuilt that bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and they moved it. We got the vanity over there now, and the stool over in this corner,
Mhm.
and the new
You know,
bathroom
boy,
over this
you
corner.
might miss it.
You what?
You might miss it, you don't know which end it's at.
Well, no, you won't listen.
He wanted at first to take the wall out in 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, he wanted to
But
do
your
that.
staircase is there.
No, the staircase is here, and the bedroom's over
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah,
On the
you're
other
right,
side of it.
you're right.
Chimneys in
And
there.
then picked it.
Why would they make a wall there? I mean, I would think that would make that kitchen so tiny.
Well, that's just the way it's built. See, there wasn't a back porch on it either. Just a little landing.
Yeah.
And I built, we had a back porch and a bathroom put in back there later on too. And, but that's just the way it done.
How long
Do
you
you remember
lived here?
We moved here in 1948.
That's
You
where I was
lived in
born.
out there 55 where we are.
You remember me telling
What?
you, sitting on
Been
the
out
roof
where
getting
we are on
apricots?
Kingsway Drive.
This is where it was.
55, it was out of city limits.
When
I
I
would
used to,
never-
the kids would go out on the roof up there and sit out on the roof and eat the apricots off the trees. There was
Yeah.
one on each side of the back doorstep, you remember
There
that?
was 3 trees out there.
There were 3, I can only
Yeah.
remember 2, one on each side of the steps back
One
here.
over and 2
Well,
over
it was
here.
this one over here that we'd always go out the
Yeah.
window and
Yeah,
sit on the
it's
roof.
up there in the trees eating apricots.